Merci, Arsene. Hello folks, it is TIJ and welcome to a new Football Manager 2018 series, this time with Arsenal. An Arsenal side who finished out of the top four in the last two seasons. The last time they finished outside the top four before this was 95 to 96 season, so over 20 years ago. An Arsenal team with long-standing manager, of course, Arsene Wenger now left the club, and also in departures such as Santi Cazorla, Per Mertesacker and Jack Wilshere over the summer. And that is the team today that we are going to take charge of. And I am really looking forward to taking charge of Arsenal. I probably would say we can't do much worse, but believe me, we probably can do much worse because the Premier League is very competitive this year. Arsenal finished 6th last year, and I reckon, to be honest, based on their form last week against Manchester City in the Premier League, they could finish lower. I am wearing my Liverpool top today, but we'll gloss over that. But for any new viewers of the channel, I'd like to welcome you to TIJ. We do daily Football Manager content, starting from now. And this is on the summer transfer updates database made by the FM18. This is updated as of the 11th of July 2018. I'm recording this about a week later. But I thought I'd keep it to the 11th of July because that's when the Premier League started. And that would probably be the most... sorry, not the 11th of July, the 11th of August. Apologies. Because that's when the Premier League started, and that's where we got the most authentic transfers. So it's quite fair enough to say that Arsenal are quite a changed squad from their last season's squad. So let's have a look around the squad, let's see what's changed and who has come into the squad. So in goal, we've still got Petr Cech in goal. No real change there in terms of their first team goalkeeper in Emery's point of view, the new manager in real life. But of course, Emery doesn't exist at Arsenal in this save. We've come in and done all that. And Emery's also brought in Bernd Leno from Bayern Leverkusen. He's been at Leverkusen a number of years now. He signed for 6 million back in 2011. He's made over 100 appearances for them, actually 200 appearances. And he's 25-year-old, really good keeper. And it's going to be very tricky this year, picking between Cech and Leno, because I feel like both players could get a bit agitated if they get left on the bench. Obviously, the problem is there's only place for one goalkeeper on the pitch. They've also brought in a new centre-back, which is going to be funny for me to try and pronounce. So let's try it now. Socrates Papastafopoulos. Let's call him Socrates. But Socrates has signed for Borussia Dortmund for quite a hefty fee. I don't know what the fee is. I can't quite remember. But he's played numerous games for Dortmund, got quite a good experience, and will do certainly well alongside the likes of Laurent Koscielny and Mustafi, and also Rob Holding. In the centre of the defence. He read that the scout Pablo Villa reckons that his current ability is a leading player for most Premier League sides. So probably him and Koscielny, or probably Koscielny or Mustafi, will be the best centre-back partnership during this season. In terms of right-backs then, we've still got Hector Bellerin, one of the fastest in the Premier League. Possibly maybe Kyle Walker, the only one who's fastest, but I'd say with 19 pace and 20 acceleration according to this database. I'd say that Kyle Walker certainly ain't quicker than that. We've also got Stefan Lichtsteiner, who's signed from Juventus, who's a 33-year-old, more experienced really on that right-back role. There's only really him and Bellerin, I think, that can play that role. But obviously signed from Juventus, plenty of experience beforehand in the Serie A with Lazio, and he's a natural in several positions. They reckon that Socrates and Mustafi can also play right-back. But really, it's going to be him and Bellerin taking that position, and really, to be honest, Bellerin taking that position. He can play all across the right up to a right midfielder, which really doesn't help us, to be honest, because we'd like to play a 4-2-2 formation. So really the only place he's going to fit in it is at right back, and he's going to be quite a troubling time trying to displace Hector Bellerin, but that's what it's all about. If he works hard, he can certainly get there. In terms of left backs then, we have got Said Kolasinac. I thought that Kolasinac was a centre back, but according to this, he is a out-and-out left-back. He's got some good pace, definitely some good physical stats. And he's been at Arsenal a year now. I thought he was really good when he signed. I think he signed on a free transfer from Schalke. Yes, he did. That's correct. And technically, it'll be his debut because this game's a year out because it's FM18. It's quite confusing, but just try and gloss over that. And let's try and pretend this is starting from the start of the 2018-19 season. But apparently he's better as a defensive fullback. There's quite a bit of depth in that position as well. We've got Nacho Monreal, who might get picked, but he's a bit old, and I'd rather play Kolasinac, to be quite honest. Also got a few youngsters there, the likes of Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who got a few appearances for Arsenal last season. And also Josh Da Silva, who's probably not ready for that role yet. But you never know, throughout the season, he could potentially come in at some role. Got quite a lot of depth in midfield. A new signing for Arsenal, Lucas Torreira, has signed from Sampdoria. I think he was 26 million. Quite expensive, really, for someone that age, but a solid defensive midfielder and central midfielder as well. Of course, they've lost Jack Wilshere, who's really been an influential centre mid, and I think he's a really good signing for West Ham. That's who he's signed for. We've also got in midfield, of course, Aaron Ramsey, who is now my vice-captain. Obviously, after Mertesacker left, Koscielny's been made captain, and I've made Ramsey my vice-captain. But we've got Ramsey, definite midfielder, definite starter, because I think Ramsey is class. I don't know if he's as good as Wilshere, but I don't know. It's a close one between there. We've also got Granit Xhaka, of course, in midfield, as well as Mohamed El Neni, but not really much to talk about there. But there's certainly a lot of depth. I'd say there's a lot of players who are probably maybe a little bit unspoken for in midfield. You know, El Neni, Torreira and Xhaka could really set the world alight this year. But it depends which one performs better with Ramsey as to which one gets picked. Because I doubt that Ramsey will be dropped. If Ramsey's dropped, then it'll be two of those three playing in those positions. We'll gloss over a player that we've signed there. And we've got on the wings position and in the attacking play, we've got Henrik Mkhitaryan, who signed, of course, in January last season from Manchester United. Obviously, Sanchez going the other way. And oh my God, hasn't that been a good signing for Arsenal? And certainly not a good signing for Manchester United, because in my opinion, Sanchez has been rubbish for United. Mkhitaryan's been the good signing, though, for Arsenal. He can play in the central attacking midfield role, and probably is a natural as well in the right attacking midfielder role. And that's where we'll be playing him, because we haven't really got spot for a central attacking midfielder in my formation. So we're going to have Mkhitaryan on the right wing and then Ozil on the left wing. You might moan that's not their natural positions, but unfortunately, he doesn't really fit into my formation. I'll explain that, though, in a minute. We've got Mkhitaryan, we've got Joel Campbell, who actually in real life now left the club, but I don't really think I'll be using him. I'll try and offload him a little bit more, like real life. We've got Alex Iwobi as well, of course, a youngster, 21 years old, who's played several games for Arsenal, and he's half decent, but he'll probably be a bench player, a fringe player probably for the rest of the season, but again, good depth. And then, of course, got Mesut Ozil, who needs no introduction, fantastic player. And then we've also got Andre Lacazette for some reason there, but Alexandre Lacazette, who signed last summer for 47 million from Lyon. We've got Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is obviously a striking partner, a real solid striking partnership for Arsenal. And after selling Giroud, it's a bit of a question what Arsenal are going to do in terms of strikers, but definitely Aubameyang and Lacazette can do well. And then there's Danny Welbeck, of course, as well, to make up the English quota for the squad. And he might be used in my plans, but he is wanted by Manchester City, so I might have to let him go, because he's not massively in my plans, and if City come calling, and to be fair, it's not a bad idea to get rid of him. So let's talk about transfers. We've only made one. Bit of a mad one, but I've decided to bring Arjen Robben into the team, which seems to be a good idea. He was actually on the transfer window for Bayern Munich. Obviously, needs no introduction. He's played for Bayern Munich, he's played for Real Madrid, and he's played for Chelsea. Some real fantastic teams. Even going back to his younger career at PSV, he's a fantastic player, and definitely is going to challenge Mkhitaryan on that right wing. And the most important thing is, he's the most natural at it. Now, he's not going to come into the first team and play every game. I think that would be completely immoral and wrong. But if he starts to impress in training, for example, then it'll definitely be in that squad. And it's really exciting. Even if it's maybe only for the one season, I was thinking maybe we can sell some shirts, excite you guys with one new signing. And I think Arjen Robben is a really good signing and really cheap, to be fair. For only 14.5 million, it could have cost us a lot more. But of course, on the wrong side, not the wrong side of 30, but I don't mean that, but the wrong side of his career probably at the age of 33. So we start our save today with two tricky games, actually. The first one against Liverpool away from home, and then we go to the Emirates later in the episode for a game against Huddersfield, which actually is a lot harder than we think. So for this away game against Liverpool, they're favourites, but only really because of their home advantage. We're going to gloss over the Community Shield, because I didn't actually take charge until after the Community Shield, so we'll gloss over that completely. I couldn't do anything about it, but they're not in the Community Shield this year, so let's forget about that. So we have quite a tough start, really. We've got Liverpool first, Huddersfield, Newcastle and Brighton. Really, those three should be must-wins. And then we have Manchester City, Burnley, Leicester, Wolves and Tottenham, which actually I think that's 5 really tricky games. Obviously, City for known reasons. Burnley are quite a defensive side. And looking at Leicester and Wolves, both of their starts to the Premier League have been quite good. So I'm quite worried about both of those teams. But let's get straight into this first game, shall we? The first one against Liverpool. And this is going to be the team that starts today's game against Liverpool. We've got Petr Cech in goal, again being picked over Bernd Leno, purely over personal preference. We've got Bellerin, Mustafi, Socrates and Kolasinac at the back. Unfortunately, I would pick Koscielny, but Koscielny is suspended for some reason from the Community Shield. Can't do much about that. In midfield, we've decided to go for El Neni and Ramsey. I always said I was going for Ramsey, but El Neni gets the pick over Xhaka and Torreira today. Then we've got Mkhitaryan and Ozil in the wing spaces, and then really special forward to Lacazette and Aubameyang. Now, in real life, apparently, Aubameyang plays at left wing, but he doesn't look too familiar in the game. So I'm trying to get Aubameyang and Lacazette to be a partnership, because neither of them play particularly well on the wings. And to be quite honest, I tried 4-2-3-1. It didn't look good. That meant that one of these two had to start on the bench. I tried a 4-1-3-2 to mean that we had a central attacking midfielder and there was nowhere near enough depth in midfield. This is really the best tactic I can think of for the moment. If you think of anything else, let me know down in the comments. But it's been quite an exciting start to the Premier League so far. We've got the Saturday night game. Man City had a big game against Tottenham. They drew 0-0. Crystal Palace had a 6-goal thriller in their first game 4-2. And it's been quite a decent start for the likes of Wolves, winning their first game. Cardiff and Fulham, both newly promoted, drew in their first game. We've also got 2 draws for Everton and Bournemouth, and Newcastle and Leicester. But Liverpool are going to be a really tricky challenge. As you can probably guess, I am a Liverpool supporter in real life, and I've got the shirt on. So we're going to gloss over the fact I've got a Liverpool shirt on. Probably going to be the jinx today. But can we go and beat them? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in a minute for the start of that game at Anfield. That Liverpool team doesn't half look scary. They've got Mignolet goal. He's been chosen over Alisson, surprisingly. With Gomez, Van Dijk, Matip and Moreno making up a back 4. Henderson, Keita and Fabinho make up the midfield. And then, of course, they've got the front 3. Salah and Mane on the right and left wings. With Firmino, the sole striker up front. That's a seriously scary squad with the likes of Shaqiri, Origi, Wijnaldum and Oxlade-Chamberlain all on the bench to come and impact a bit of misery onto Arsenal. But it is the start of a new era at Arsenal. Some of the players apparently are distracted, and I'm just going to say to them, look, go out there and impress me. I can't really say much more. I haven't really got much of a reputation with the players just yet. Obviously, I'm a completely new manager. We'll try and put Mignolet under pressure, as well as Matip and perhaps Gomez, because he's a younger player. But I think apart from that, we're going to get straight into the game. So I've told them to go out there and impress me. We're going to go into the tunnel. As I say, it's a new era. Wenger's just left, so it's a lot of pressure. But this match isn't about me. It's against Arsenal, against Liverpool. What a shame about Lallana being out. And what a shame about Koscielny being out as well. But just before we start, we better check... Oh, we've already started. But as per usual, with the start of any save, we've got to sort out these match speed things. Because, of course... they are never like... I don't quite know why it's like that, but it's never right when you get to start a new save. So whatever, but we've got it all sorted now. Apologies for that, folks. But we have started this game here against Liverpool at Anfield. So I'll go through some of the team instructions while the game's playing. We're going for very fluid tempo... very fluid team shape with a much higher tempo. Trying to get these players playing well. But we're going with quite short passing. Nothing too risky, and to be fair, trying to conflict Liverpool a little bit because they tend to pass it quite long. And try and make some opportunities. But we're nearly 10 minutes in here at Anfield, and hopefully we can get off to a good start. That's exactly what we need. And we'd really show a statement of intent in our first game against Liverpool. But it could be tricky because I do tend to struggle at the start of FM saves. Whether that's just because the players don't know me, know my tactics or whatever. But Salah has got Liverpool off to a good start. Just over 10 minutes into the game. And Mohamed Salah on his debut. It's complicated because it's meant to be last season, but... we can't do much about that. But let's have a look at the replay. We're behind here, unfortunately, against Liverpool. Nice ball from Moreno to Mane. Nice clearance from Socrates. But unfortunately, Salah got it back in, and it was a goal for the Reds. We're not in red, though, today. We're playing in blues. Hopefully the Blues, as we are today, not Chelsea, the Blues, us. Hopefully we can get back into this game. We've got 2 serious, good attackers, and hopefully this corner will be good for us. Ozil into Ramsey. Ramsey hopefully back out to him, but no, Keita has just took the ball off Ramsey. I'm actually going to change our instructions to not stay on our feet anymore, but we're trying to be a bit more expressive because I feel like the players aren't playing particularly well. Fabinho to Firmino. Back to Fabinho, that's going to be a tongue twister. Mane into Salah, but luckily we get out of jail free there. Mkhitaryan. Get that passed up. Pass it up. Oh, it's a shocking pass from Mkhitaryan to Aubameyang. Henderson on the ball for Liverpool. Fabinho, we don't look good at the moment, to be honest. We're not really playing much as a team. Moreno, in again. We can let out of jail again, but we've just let Liverpool back in. We just let the cops back in, and Salah shoots again. And that's exactly what Liverpool deserve. We're sloppy, we're not playing well at all, and this, to be fair, is exactly what we deserve, and there's a lot for us to work on. Of course, it's a fairly new squad. A lot of new players in this squad who have got to kind of gel together, but this isn't good so far. Oh, my Lord. Liverpool having 12 shots in the first minutes, and to be fair, we've just got to go for it now. There's not really much more we can do. We have to just go for it. We're 2 goals behind, and nothing's going to change. So we're going to have to go for this here. If we go for the latest event update, it is 2-0 with Mo Salah getting both goals at Anfield. But that is a real disappointment, to be fair, to start off with. We don't look good at all. A little bit like Arsenal in real life. They don't look good at all to me in their first game against Man City. But both games, both the real one and this one, have been really big tests for Arsenal, to be fair. As I think that these two teams are the two favourites for the title, so that's really tricky. But can we get back into the game? We certainly do. Mohamed El-Neni, a bit of luck, fair enough, but it seems it's all the Mo's that are scoring today. But El-Neni gets, I don't know if it's his first Arsenal goal officially, I don't know, let me down in the comments. But Ramsey, a nice pass to El-Neni, and it's a deflection. But it's a lucky goal, but we are back into this game. It's 2-1 now. And that wouldn't be too bad going to half-time, though. I'll tell you what, though, 2-2 would be a lot better. Kolasinac throws it into Mesut Ozil. Ozil, back to Ramsey, back to Ozil, to Lacazette, get it in the box, son, get it in the box, Mkhitaryan, oh, that was an absolute sitter, but unfortunately, the angle probably wasn't right for Henrik Mkhitaryan, and that one does go off the post and out. Keita to Mane, back to Firmino, to Matip, and now they've got their lucky goal. Fabinho scores his first goal for Liverpool, and it's 3-1 to Liverpool, and it should be at the break, and that isn't the best of starts for us, to be quite honest. I'm a little bit worried now. We've conceded 3 in the first half, and apart from the last 10 minutes, we haven't been all that expansive. So I'm going to have to tell the team that we haven't played well at all. We're going to have to improve. Let's have a look at the tactic first off. Who's played badly? The defence, but Aubameyang's been shocking apparently. I just realised that we haven't put a striker on the bench. That's not the best thing for me to do. But apparently Aaron Ramsey and El-Neni have played well, so that's good, I suppose. I think, to be honest, we keep it as it is. Yeah, I think we keep it as it is for the moment and see how that works. Hopefully the team talk will press them on and push them on to do a lot better, but that's really disappointing at half-time, to be quite honest. But hopefully we can get back more into the game. I think that probably that last goal was a fault of us being too expansive, but if you're going to attack, you are going to concede goals. Not much we can do about that, and with a 2-goal deficit 20 minutes in, we were definitely at a disadvantage. But we're passing the ball around quite nicely. Ozil up to Kolasinac, into the box for Aubameyang. Can he get his head on it? He can, but it's quite a poor finish from Aubameyang. But good stuff from Kolasinac along that left wing. But Ozil apparently isn't playing very well. Neither is Aubameyang, and to be fair, that's our problem here. Our front four don't seem to be playing very well. Mkhitaryan, the highest rating of all four, on a 6.7, so they're not playing too well at all. Salah to Fabinho. Bellerin gets out of jail there, but Fabinho's coming back for more. Mane, nice stuff from the number 24. Hector Bellerin once again. And nice ball actually up to Aubameyang, but he does get it. He does get it. I didn't think he'd get the header there, but Lacazette, can he do anything? Nice ball to Ozil. Now back to Aubameyang. He created all that. He shoots and he scores. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang gets his first goal of the season for the Gunners, and he puts us straight back into the game. That's exactly what Aubameyang needed. Nice win of a header, to be fair. Matip didn't really challenge him too much. To Lacazette, Ozil, lovely ball, lovely vision from Lacazette, from Ozil to Aubameyang, and all Aubameyang had to do is walk up to Mignolet, put it in the back of the net, and that is a lovely goal, and now we are back into this game, and the figures read a lot better. They've only had 3 shots in 40 minutes. Whether they've slowed down or not, I don't quite know, but that's not like Liverpool whatsoever, and we are doing a lot better now. Right, we are going to bring Alex Iwobi on for Mkhitaryan, purely just to see how he gets on, to be honest. We're playing as a round Deuter, see how he gets on in an attacking role. And we're also going to bring on Rob Holding for Socrates, because Socrates has been rubbish, to be honest. A 6.2 rating, and it hasn't been too good of a debut for him. Bellerin though to Ozil. Can we make the really good comeback? That'd be a fantastic character from the team if we can. Lovely ball from Iwobi to Lacazette. And that is a decent shot. It's good that we're making the chances now. We weren't in the first half, but we are making the chances now, and that's really positive. We're getting shots on target and shots on goal, and that's what it's all about. Can we break Liverpool's momentum? Absolutely. Lovely stuff from Bellerin. Lovely stuff from Iwobi. Through to Lacazette. Can he shoot and score? He's shot, but he cannot get that ball on target. And Lacazette with 2 shots that really, you'd have to say, he should have put one of those away at least. If he'd have put both away, we'd have been ahead in this game. We haven't got a striker to bring on, though, now, which is a bit of a problem. But we are going to change our tactic now. We are going to put Lacazette at central attacking midfield. He is going to come off the pitch. We're going to have a bit of a reworking job here. Ozil's going to play as a advanced playmaker. And you guessed it, Ian Robben's coming on for his debut. What a fantastic debut it would be if he could make something of this. And Iwobi's going to play as an inside forward, with Robben also plays an inside forward. Also put Kolasinac and Bellerin on full-backs automatic, so they can decide what they do. And also push El-Neni up a little bit to a deep line playmaker on support. We're going to try and be very fluid as well, but maybe probably put the defence a little bit further back, just so we don't spoil anything. But I think that instruction to play the players a lot more expressive has worked, because the likes of Ozil and Iwobi have done really well. But unfortunately, I feel like there might be not enough time to get back into this game. But until that whistle blows, the game is still well and truly going. Nice header from Kolasinac there, but it goes straight back to the Liverpool player. Run onto it, and Mignolet's been put under pressure there. Firmino, but our number 16 wins it back. That's Rob Holding. Kolasinac to El Neni. Don't lose the ball. Iwobi. Aubameyang. Good stuff. To Ozil. Can he put it wide? Go on. Pass to number 10. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. He has been greedy and it's worked. Mesut Ozil has scored our 3rd goal and it is now 3-3. We've overcome a 2-goal deficit to tie it up at Anfield. And the Liverpool fans, and I know I would, are going to be incredibly peeved off. But the Arsenal fans are loving it, because we have come back from 2-0 down, a sloppy start in the first 20 minutes to score 3 in the space of 60 minutes. So we're now drawing with Liverpool at Anfield. And what a contrast that is to the first 20 minutes. Definitely telling the players to express themselves a little bit more has worked. And to be fair, I would be more than happy with a point here. But let's try and push on for a win. Let's tell the players to push forward. We've probably got a bit more than we bargained for, to be quite honest. Trying to go and win this game. But we've got the momentum now. Can we go and do it? Van Dijk. Sadio Mane. Bellerin's played well, I have to say it. Firmino. And he's been lost. Rob Holding's got the ball off him. Brilliant stuff by Rob Holding there. El Neni. Lovely ball to Aubameyang, but Gomez gets it back. Nice vision though, fair enough. Henderson to Lovren. Mane. Good interception from Mustafi over Lovren. It's not over Lovren though, sorry. Lovren gets it. Keita to Firmino. I feel like Liverpool goal could be coming on here. Firmino, Bellerin gets it out. We're just being let out of jail for free here, and we need to get this out and be serious about it. Keep possession, but both teams being quite sloppy. Mane to Firmino to Fabinho. Check save the first time, but Salah is offside. We've definitely been let out of jail free there. Shaqiri makes his debut for Liverpool. He comes on the last few minutes, but we do have a corner. Robin into the box. It's chucked out by Van Dijk. Ramsey to Iron Robin into the box. To Aubameyang. Nothing comes of it. Salah gets it out, but not for long. Rob Holding. Aaron Ramsey. El Neni. Iron Robin. Can he produce the goods? He certainly can! Iron Robin gets a goal in the 91st minute. And Iron Robin makes a fantastic debut to go and win this game for us. Where has this come from? 70 minutes ago, I would have said, what a disastrous start to the season. We need to have a rethink. But Liverpool have been completely complacent. And the man, the myth, the legend, Iron Robin, has come on for his Arsenal debut and said, I ain't old enough yet. And he's banged one in, and that should be the match over. We should have gone to contain, but hopefully it shouldn't make a difference now. Rob Holding to check. Hey, Robertson's got it though, but it's been intercepted by Aubameyang. Can we go and get another one? El Neni. Alex Iwobi. Kolasinac. Keeps it. Good stuff. Iwobi. Ramsey. El Neni. Ozil. Ozil to Aubameyang. He shoots. And Mignolet puts it over the bar. We've really had the momentum, I have to say, in the last 70 minutes. And wow, I have a lot to say about this game. I'm a little bit speechless, but I want to talk in a minute, but I want to make sure it gets to full time first. Aubameyang's in space though. Can we get another one here? He's ran past Lovren. Aubameyang. Robin. Robin still. Into the box for Iwobi. Iwobi again. Gomez gets it. Can we get anything off this? El Neni. Ramsey. El Neni again. Come on. Ramsey. Ozil. Ozil. But it's chucked out by Gomez. Surely that's got to be time, ref. Come on. Over a minute over. And that is it. Wow. What a game that was. That was crazy. I mean, I don't know if that was tactical genius by me, whether it's complacency by Liverpool, whether the players just turned up, because it seemed, as soon as I put them to play expressively, they just did brilliantly. And that was absolutely fantastic. Well, I think I was going to do 2 games in this episode, but in fact, because that game was so good, we are going to leave it there for today's episode. Wow. What a start that was. If you want to see more entertaining games like that, don't subscribe, because I'll be the only one of the season. But with our tactic, it'll be sure to provide lots of entertaining games throughout the season. And hopefully, we can make that good start an even better one now by going and winning the next 3 matches, getting 12 points from 4 games, and going into the Man City and Burnley games next episode, open-hearted, and hopefully we can get off to a really good start. If you guys enjoyed that first episode of the new era, make sure to leave a like. Comment your thoughts down below on the new signing. Obviously, it'll be a lot better now he's scored. And also, subscribe if you want to see notifications. Turn on the notification button if you want to see the notifications for every video that comes out. The next video of this will be on Wednesday. These will be released on a Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday, like this video, of course, at 6 PM British time. and also there'll be other content on the channel as well. So if you like the sound of that, make sure to leave a subscription on the channel, leave a like. I don't know why I did like, subscription. I need to stop talking, it's been a long day. Thank you guys for watching anyway. I have been TIJ, and I'll see you guys for the next A New Era video, technically just FM18 Arsenal, on Wednesday at 6 PM. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.